recorded on Skype, and uploaded to YouTube. This is Ryan and Derek Question Everything. Okay, everyone. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, everyone. For this segment, this is well, we haven't really named this segment yet, but we might create a poll for that. We had a coworker of mine, Early Russell. We like to call him El Ray. He sent in a video for us to react to. It is Sad But True, originally by Metallica, but it is covered by, I guess, the Who, HU, some Mongolians. So we're going to react to it and review it afterwards.
All right. Sounds good. And they're not going to build a shitty wall. So.
Nope. Yeah, South Park reference for you guys, which Early likes South Park as well. So good thing to have in common. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and maximize it.
Come on.
You can still see me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh.
No hearing nothing.
Hear anything?
No. You had to do the share with music.
I did.
Oh.
Son of a biscuit eater. 1 second. Let me go back, double check, make sure I did. Yeah, I got computer sound, Skype. Switch window. You don't know music?
Nope. You may need to turn it up. I don't know.
I wonder, since we're doing it live, if it doesn't do that or not. But since we're recording it. That's weird.
You know what? Since I have my computer up,
it says, I got it up at 100.
All right. So here, why don't I just do this since I have my computer up? I can record me watching it, and you can be recording too. God awful computer. Kids, this is why you need to switch out your computers every 2 years, because I've had mine for about... Why don't you work, computer? Grog, keep typing.
Okay. Okay. Share computer sound. Start sharing. Let me go back here. Make sure. Yeah, it's up all the way on the video as well.
Okay.
Let me try that again.
Wait, here.
Okay, cool. There. Wow.
All right.
Okay. So I want to say on behalf of Ryan and Derek, question everything. El Ray, thank you. That was a badass song. Yeah. So, what are your impressions of that, Ron? I guess we'll go ahead and review it now.
So there was Mortal Kombat references in there. I'm sorry, I'm a geek. There is, of course, Raiden, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero, and Reptile. And then from the video itself, it was like Baby, and then Attack on Titan. Whenever the greedy man was just laying there, and then he turned into the old man, and pretty much he was like, you could either choose like the riches or, like keep watering the tree, pretty much.
Right.
And you'll repeat that enough, or you'll be a different person until you do the right thing. But it's sad but true that the circle of life is like that.
Very true, very true. First part of that to me seemed like kind of like the tree of life from the Bible. It just kind of seemed like that when he picked up that little gold nugget, and then at the very end, when the tree withered away and the land was barren and dead, I was like, oh wow.
And the
So I
old man,
guess,
like where the old man gave the last little bit of water, he was like, "That's my life, and that's how I'm gonna live." The last little bit of water to the tree, so it wouldn't wither.
I do have to say I did appreciate their beginning to that song. I think that went a whole lot harder than Metallica did.
Oh yeah.
So, and yeah, I guess they were kind of in there. So I'm not even sure what that one guy was playing. I don't know if it was like a cello or two-string cello or a really rad-looking violin. El Rey, I'm apologize ahead of time. I don't know what that instrument is. Forgive my ignorance. But
I know one was a mouth harp, which the little thing that goes, that's a mouth harp.
okay.
Most Mongolians do use like a two-string. I want to say that was a bass, a two-string bass, because
Okay.
he did hit some deep notes on that.
With I don't even know what you call that. The thing for the violin. Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like a cello, but yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. I honestly now I'm gonna be honest. I have listened to that song, but only on the way home from work, and I don't. Obviously I'm not watching the video. I'll just have it in my Bluetooth earbuds. So as that was like the first time I've actually watched the whole video through, and yeah, like I said, I picked up on a little bit of Mortal Kombat right there as well. The one guy kind of looked like the old Shang Tsung from the first Mortal Kombat movie. I was like, I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just how he looks or not.
Right. And the whole whenever it showed the baby, and then whenever the younger guy just basically had a blank face, that's pretty much what all the Titans look like on Attack on Titan.
Mm.
Blank face, and they're driven by greed. And they don't have a one-track mind. It's to feed.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like the world today as well. One track.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I know we probably did this in our Q&A about so in case you're wondering, everybody, this is shot in like different times because it is a video that we had to put together and process and everything. But so you'll probably at the Q&A, you'll hear Derek bring up about history being erased, and as he was talking about that, something came to mind earlier today with actually Chris Jericho. And I took a screenshot of that so I would remember it.
Okay.
April 17th, 2000. Do you know what that date is?
Off the top of my, was that when he? No, I don't.
That was whenever he was at the controversy of Earl Hebner, and they all said that Earl Hebner did a fast 3 count with between Chris Jericho and screwing him out of the world title. And Stephanie McMahon and Triple H forced Earl Hebner to come down and threatened to beat him up if he didn't say that he did a fast count, and they stripped Chris Jericho of the world title right on live TV on Raw on April 17th, 2000.
That is true. I can't believe I forgot about that.
So that has been erased. There's also a couple more, but I'm only to 2003 right now, and that just came to my mind last night when we were talking about that.
Okay. Oh, see, and there we go, right there, everyone. Some segments we have done ahead of time on different days, but thankfully Ryan right here is a whiz with his wife as well, with editing and putting the segments in the order that we want, and doing the good transitions and all that. So we've come a long way since the first video. We've had some feedback saying that we can't have this one long segment like an hour like we did the very first time. So
Yeah.
so that's why we try to not go too long with our segments to kind of keep things fresh-ish.
Right. And as far as editing wise, we're getting a whole lot easier, better on this. There is not much I'm cutting out at all, which is surprising. I mean, it's great. So it's like we have more content, which means our videos are going to be a little bit longer, but I mean, whatever. We didn't really set a time limit for it.
True.
And I'll go ahead and address if anybody has any questions. I do change clothes. I do have multiple of these. They're just this one color, and I love to sit in my bed and record. That is where I am more comfortable at.
Well, and for those that can't tell, that wall back there that is darker shade of blue, I'm over at Amy's house, the fiance. Just happened to be had some stuff to do earlier today, so that's why over here now.
And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right, so we hope the rest of you all like these videos, and on every segment, please like and subscribe. And that'll wrap it up.
Sounds good to me.
All right, everybody. So this segment is the one that everybody voted on. And without further ado, Derek is going to announce the winner of the name.
The landslide choice, 99%, was Explain Yourself. So we're going to start going with Explain Yourself from now on. Since Ryan introduced the segment, I guess I'll go first, and then we'll have Ryan, and we'll go alternate from there. So what's the first date of the Facebook status I'm going to explain on Explain Yourself?
I did not write those down.
Luckily for you, off camera, I took screenshots. So, maybe. Let me pull it up. I am not prepared as I thought I was. All right. So the first thing you had for me, which actually was February 14th, 2012.
Oh, right.
Was lyrics. Okay. No. It's for me.
Yeah.
Lyrics appropriate for today. Had this and many other songs stuck in my head. Can somebody tell me how to get... Okay, well, can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh, God, give me the reason. I'm down on bended knee. That, if that is a song from Boys to Men, Down on Bended Knee, I believe.
Way back in the day.
Way back, yeah, the 90s. Or middle school days. Explain that? I mean, I was married to the second wife, Jennifer, at the time. I I guess I was in love with her, and that just happened to be the song I chose. That's really all I can really say about that one.
Okay.
So, are you ready to explain yourself?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, your first date will be March the 11th, 2019.
Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up. You might lose me, but I'm here. I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
That's me and the kid.
You should have said something.
Oh, yeah. Um, March 11th, 2019.
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's two that I posted, and it was one of those, like things that says, I'm fat because I'm full of experiences. And most of those experiences took place at Mexican restaurants. And then
Okay.
there was another thing that says, studies confirm a happy marriage can make you fat. Well, I have gained some weight, so, and I'm indeed happy. So there's that.
Oh, don't worry, man. I've been looking like I'm 3 months pregnant for the past 4 years. So it's all good.
And your next status, which I forgot which ones I gave you. We did this off camera and I didn't write it down, so I'm not prepared either.
I got you. May the 10th, 2019. Derek Pauly was at Breaker Sports Bar, pool with the guys from work. Okay, so I was at a sports bar after work, obviously with the guys. We had just got done working on at that time. What was that? May 2019. I was on the American Airlines project of doing a modification to American Airlines, and one guy invited everyone to go out and have a few drinks at the bar. So we went out, had a few drinks at the bar, and stayed till closing time. There's a song about that. And then we ate at the Carolina Diner right close to the bar. And I ended up getting home around 4:30 in the morning. Thank goodness for all that greasy food to soak up all the alcohol. And yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It was until I got my butt whooped in pool. Then I had so much fun. If you're ready for years to go off screen, I have April the 28th, 2014.
2014?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, I didn't really post that much except for one status, but this is whenever the show The Blacklist was on, or getting ready to come on, and the only thing that I posted was, it's only getting better, and it said The Blacklist, from beginning to end, it was all a lie. And that's the only thing that I posted.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm the total opposite. I used to post a lot when I was younger, and not quite as much as I've gotten older. So I'll go with my last status of Explain Yourself, which is December the 1st, 2017 that you gave me.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, nobody told Martin Shkreli, I think it's how you pronounce his name, that, well, sorry. Apparently, nobody told Martin Shkreli that Wu-Tang ain't nothing to mess with. I posted a link saying U.S. prosecutors could take Shkreli's Wu-Tang Clan album, Picasso. Just a little bit of backstory. Shkreli was like head of a CEO of like a pharmaceutical or I'll say like a pharmaceutical drug company, and he had he had like charged out the nose for EpiPens and stuff like that, like increasing the costs like 200%, and people were he got taken to trial for doing that, and he kind of smirked in court, saying like he's like above the law. And when they could probably take his Wu-Tang albums as collateral, that smirk went away.
Wow.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, really.
And your final date for Explain Yourself is December the 1st, 2017. I'm sorry, no, it's not. That was mine. Yours was August the 2nd, 2020.
Okay, so there's a few. Heather tagged me in a post. My hubby loves Venus flytraps, but they creep me out a bit. Went to Myers with my dad today, and he just had to have one. So I bought a Venus flytrap. And then I had to brag about my wife and my child. I posted, so my child never ceases to amaze me. Earlier in the year, she said that she would like a typewriter for Christmas. She wanted to focus on her writing skills because she absolutely loves to write. Well, my wife has been helping her with spelling, and she keeps her freshly supplied with writing supplies because this kid loves to draw and write. Earlier today, while we were talking, she said that she no longer wants a typewriter because her handwriting has gotten so much better and she doesn't feel the need for a typewriter. And I'm thinking, what 12 or 13-year-old says this? She does spend a lot of time writing and drawing, and she shows us her improvements. And I know her teacher last year said that she would love it if she would start writing competitively, which is awesome. And she still does write very well. And then I posted, who else is proud to say they have an amazing spouse? I know I do.
Oh.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, so that was kind of long. Huh?
No, I mean that's fine. It's not too long, I don't think.
And excuse us.
You can't be doing. I would say don't be doing that. That's very contagious.
Bite me. So I guess that will wrap this up for Explain Yourself.
Until next time, everyone.
Believe that. I was prepared, Derek. I was prepared. You should be proud.
I am. Okay, everyone. For this segment, we call Heather's Fun and Interesting Facts. Heather, go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty, so the first fact that we have was New York was briefly named New Orange for a bit. So before you respond, here's a little snippet about it. Yes, before it was the Big Apple, it was New Orange. As history reports, when the Dutch captured New York from the English in 1673, they renamed it New Orange in honor of William III of Orange. The following year, the English regained control and ditched the orange. So then it became York. New York.
Makes sense.
Okay, that just took away all smart comments.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So, you guys ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the next one is kind of interesting to me, anyways. There is a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
What?
Yes, it's called a black sapote. It's Sapote. I'm probably not saying it right. My Aunt Carmen's gonna be mad at me. Has another irresistible name. The chocolate pudding fruit is what it's called.
A fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's probably from South America or something.
I believe so. My aunt is Peruvian, and it sounds like something along that line that they might have. It literally looks like a tomatillo, but it looks like chocolate pudding on the inside. It's really weird, and I think it has a nut in the center. See?
That would confuse the crap out of me.
Exactly. It tastes like sweet mustard, hint of chocolate. Okay, I'm sorry. It's native to Central and South America.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here. It's over here. Let's see. We've got number 3. Number 3 is from BBC News.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It took Angela Maxwell 6 years to walk the 20,000 miles. So she walked around the entire world, 20,000 miles in 6 years.
What?
That is insane. So let's figure this out. How many miles is that a year?
20,000 miles, and it took her 6 years.
It's
That's
a little over 3,000 miles a year.
exactly. That is insane. Divided by 365. That's about 9 miles a day. A little over.
Dang.
Yeah.
But how's that I mean, not necessarily possible because she'd have to fly or take a boat to the other continents, I would think.
So apparently it is possible. I don't know. I've seen some things on like Facebook in like from the History Channel and stuff like that, where like you can walk all of the continents because they're connected somehow.
Oh.
Like
I mean, I thought that was only Pangea, though.
there's somewhere. I think she might have had to take a boat to part of it though. That would make. I don't know. I will do more research on that. That is interesting. I'm curious.
Stay
Still.
tuned for next time, everyone.
Yes, I will figure that out.
9 miles a day. Screw that.
Wow.
So, we've done 3 so far? Yes.
2.
We've done 3.
3. I can't count.
So this one is actually something that I sent to Lily. I don't know if it's completely true or not, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Chicken nuggets selling for almost $100,000 on eBay due to uncanny resemblance to a video game character. It looks like one of the Among Us characters. You know the little Among Us people that run around? The little the ghosts? It looks just like one. Does that not?
Okay. I mean, some people would spend a lot of money on weird, crazy, interesting things, so I'm not really that surprised.
I need their money.
Yeah. Definitely like to make it rain.
Right.
You guys ready for number 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, competitive art used to be in the Olympics. Between 1912 and 1948, the Olympic Games awarded medals in sculpture, music, painting, and architecture, according to Smithsonian Magazine. At 73, John Copley of Britain won one of the final medals. He would be the oldest medalist in Olympic history if his silver awarded for his 1948 engraving polo players were still counted. So apparently, like, the competitive art division is no longer a thing, of course, so they don't count them as silver medalists anymore.
Okay. Draw a smiley face.
I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but well, okay, I guess with like sports in general, like people can erase stuff from history. For those sports fans there, we don't have a 2005 Heisman Trophy winner, even though everyone saw Reggie Bush win the Heisman Trophy that year. Different, but that's a totally different discussion for a different time.
Okay. So that's interesting.
And that's all I got.
Oh, okay.
That was number 5.
All right.
And actually, everyone, I have a fun fact for you. I don't know if y'all can see this shirt, Legend of the Shaders with the Harp Twins. If you hadn't already, check out our Shorty video where Ryan is trying to correctly guess 4 out of 5 Harp Twin cover songs. That way you know if he fails or if he prevails and what happens next. So check it out.
All right. So we will catch you on the next segment.
Yes, we will.
All right, everybody. So this is the last segment of our show, which is our questions and answers. You write us those questions, and we will try and answer them the best that we can.
So I guess I'll go first. Our first question actually came to us from our Facebook page. A fellow coworker, Dale Hagler, he asked, crap, I don't have it pulled up, but I think it's like some of our favorite quotes or sayings from the 1987 classic, The Princess Bride. Go ahead, Ryan. I'll let you answer that first.
I have quite a few of those, and it's any of the inconceivable. That is inconceivable. He's gaining on us. That's inconceivable. My name is Inigo Montoya. You have killed my father. Now prepare to die. There is oh, it's a pity. We were running out of nice breast in this kingdom. It would be a pity if you destroyed yours.
Damn it. Quite a few of those are mine as well.
There's also I'm a member of the Brute Squad, which was Andre the Giant.
Right.
I think that's all I can really remember.
I actually did not get a chance to rewatch that as I promised. Sorry, Dale. But like you said, inconceivable. And then Eno said, "You keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means." And also, like when I guess I don't know if it's Ben Savage or Fred Savage, the boy and the grandpa. The grandpa's like, he's like, "Oh, that's okay, Grandpa. You can go ahead and continue." Like, "Oh, well, thank you very much. Very nice of you. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming." He's being really sarcastic. So yeah.
And he goes, "We had something like that back in my day. It was called a book."
Oh yeah. Television was a book or something like that.
Yeah, television was a book.
So Dale, I'm sorry we probably butchered that, but Ryan probably has seen that movie more recently than I have. I have seen it. It was last year around this time. So forgive me. I should have been better prepared.
Honestly, it's been years, but I remember the movie because I watched it a lot.
That makes sense. All right. Any questions from your side?
This is one.
I got some, but I figured I'd let you.
This is I only have one, and this is kind of like from a lot of my family. What is red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
Not gonna get into that story. That'll be for a different time. And my child is already because she heard it.
That should have been on like bad dad jokes that we did a couple videos back.
Yeah, which we can do bad dad jokes again later.
Fun.
Sure. And my son actually sent me some questions a couple weeks ago, which I just want to take a quick second and say congratulations, Matthew, for finally graduating high school.
Yeah,
can't wait.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, we can't wait to see what the future holds for you. So his first question was, okay, in our opinion, well, he has 4 questions if we got time. His first one is, what does it mean to be a man? I'll let you go first.
What does it mean to be a man? It means adulting and responsibility and taking care of your family.
Yeah, pretty much hit the nail on the head for me. Being responsible, taking care of your family, being a leader, and not just the genitalia. That's just part of it.
Right. That's just
All right. The second question: was it moral to nuke Japan? A little World War II question for us.
What do you think?
Well, moral, probably not moral, but it saved countless American lives. Matthew and I don't want to get too long of an answer, but we both love history. And if we would have tried to invade mainland Japan, we would have suffered huge casualties, even more so than what we had that point in the war. So,
Right.
Probably not moral, but it did bring about the end of the war. but also the start of the atomic age and the Cold War. So that's
Yeah.
my answer.
Yeah. They bombed Pearl Harbor, and so that entered us into WW2 pretty much. And then us bombing them, we bombed them twice. I don't really think it may have been a moral thing, but then again, stuff has changed so much between now and then that we really don't know. But I don't think we would have made it if it would have been in a land battle as well, if we hadn't have bombed them.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I've got on that one.
Okay. Third question from Matthew is biggest oh crap moments. I'll let you start this one.
Oh, God. Where do I start? Biggest old crap moments is last time we went camping and the damn tent that we had strapped to the roof of the car fell off while we were going down the road. And we watched the tent and the tote just like, thankfully it didn't disintegrate, and thankfully there was nobody behind us, but it busted the tote to smithereens, and I had to end up putting the tote in Heather's lap
Oh
because
gosh.
it all busted to pieces. And then
Yeah, I was squished in there pretty good.
I got a nice cut on my arm, wherever that is. There you go.
Oh, so that just recently happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Another old crap moment. Whenever we were making chicken wings, and I wasn't paying attention to the oil, and whenever you put the wings down in the oil, the hot oil and everything just overflows. We're like scrambling, trying not to get stuff caught on fire
Melt the counter.
or melt the countertop.
So time out real quick. Didn't you say that, or didn't you say like in one of the questions that one of the guys asked if you burned popcorn? You said you're not a good cook. Just throwing that out there. Okay.
Yeah, Scott. So add chicken wings and a deep fryer to that list. Ugh, I knew that was coming.
Well, I mean, maybe not necessarily a deep fryer. I hear you can air fry wings now. I don't have an air fryer, and I've never tasted one, so I don't know how it is.
Yeah,
We've tried it.
We're not testing that theory. He's not touching my air fryer.
Well, it took forever because I think I did it wrong.
No, I made them. I made them, and they took a long time because you can only do them one layer at a time.
Oh, okay.
And you have to flip them.
We have an air fryer. I'm not allowed to touch it.
No, that's my baby.
All right. What about you, sir?
Well, one oh crap moment was when I T-boned an 80-year-old man. Yeah. I was this was 2007, early 2007. I was dating my second wife at the time. And I was over at her house, and I was like, "Oh crap, I'm gonna be late for work," because I worked second shift that time. I came over a little bit to spend some time with her, And so I decided, to drive. And apparently there was a stop sign at a four-way stop I just blew past. And I saw him out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good. And yeah, it definitely was not good. Totaled his Cadillac and totaled my little Ford Focus at the time. So, yeah. Yeah. Another oh crap moment was when I was actually taking my sister to work when she worked at the bank in Troy, North Carolina at the time. There's a sports car. I didn't really get a good look at what the make or model was, but from our house to the highway, there's like a ramp or whatever. And for some reason, this sports car decided to pass this 18-wheeler. It was pouring down rain, and got floored it, lost control, and like fell down into the ravine. And I'm just like, wow. So I think might have been 18 or 19 at the time, and ever since then, I have not sped past a 18-wheeler on a 2-lane road since. So that's definitely an oh crap moment.
Dang.
I'm sure there's
that you probably don't remember.
Okay, go ahead.
When we were recording a tape, and the only thing I said was, what the crap is that? If that doesn't jog your memory, we were in your backyard recording a tape. And out of the corner of my eye, I go, what the crap is that?
I remember that now. Yeah, not my next door neighbor, but the people that live the next duplex down on the Army post. Yeah, I remember that. It was like, 10, 11 o'clock at night. We were out there recording a tape, and I guess you had seen him with his dog.
Song.
Say what?
You were singing the DX song.
Yeah.
And it gets,
yeah,
and it gets to where it's like, break it down, little man.
Break it down. Yep.
What the crap is that?
Yeah. And yeah, I remember that. As soon as you said that, no, you had the tape recorder because, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, God, oh, fuck. Because, that dog, jumped up on me. I turned around and the dog jumped at me, and I was 14 or 15 at the time?
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of me. Like a big Doberman picture or whatever the hell it was.
That was a big dog. Because all I saw was a shadow, and you were singing and dancing, and I'm recording, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is that? And you're like, break it down, little man. And all I see was this big-ass dog jump on your back, and you turn around and you go, oh, God, oh, fuck. And I'm just laughing. I couldn't do anything else but laugh so hard at you. And the kid, sorry, Derek.
Yeah, sorry, Derek, my ass. Little Jerome, I remember that. I still hadn't forgot. That's what a 24-year grudge about? 24-year grudge?
Yeah.
I just need to let it go. Man. I don't know if I have any more oh crap moments. I mean, nothing really. Actually, I do. Don't want to get too well. No, screw it. I've already mentioned it. I did have a gun pulled on me. Yeah. Almost 8 years ago. I was kind of being a stalker at the time, I guess you could say. And that kind of broke me real quick of doing that. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to go into with that. If y'all see this episode and want information or details, message me. I'll be happy to talk about it off camera. Definitely not on camera.
Okay.
So, so I guess we're going to go to the last question for Matthew. Okay. Oh, gosh. Kind of a long one. You are going on a plane. Who in the world would you take? 5 people, and y'all can do anything. Wow. Talk about a question that'll make you think. Thanks, Matthew, by the way.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I can go first, maybe. I mean, unless you want to. 5 people. Well, obviously, Matthew, I would want to take you. Take Amy. Anybody and do anything. You, her. I guess bring back from the dead. We'll go with bring Jimi Hendrix, and that's what 3. So good old Macho Man, Randy Poffo, and I'd bring my mom. We could go anywhere, do anything. I don't know, go to some like deserted, remote island, have Macho Man do some cocaine or something, and go to one of his spiels. I don't know if you ever saw any of his interviews, but he was always talking about the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, space is a place, and oh, I screwed that up. Oh no, or something like that. And just have Jimi Hendrix, just strum on his guitar, and my mom, just because obviously I miss her, and
right, exactly.
She was a great listener, and I figured I feel her and I could have some deep conversations, and Matthew and Amy, just because. Well, and my mom, of course, I love her and love them. So those would be my 5, kind of off the top of my head. Sorry, Matthew, I didn't put as much thought as I could into it here.
Right, your mom was definitely a very good listener. As far as my 5, I would take my wife, of course. Flores.
What?
I would take you on a plane trip with me. My grandmother, or my mama Henson, of course. Let's see, 2 other people. I would take my grandpa also. And who else would we take? And I guess, well, I don't really have anybody that sticks out. Oh, good old JR.
By God.
That way he can narrate the whole thing.
Just for clarification, you're choosing Jim Ross over Morgan Freeman, narrating everything?
Yeah. I gotta do that.
Okay.
My grandparents, because my grandma would just, I don't know. She was a really good listener too. Um, and Papa, because our imaginations usually get the best of us, and we come up with crazy off the wall stuff to talk about. Like, I remember one time I got a gun, and was like one of those court guns, and he was like, aim it at the moon and we can shoot it, and we can eat some of the stuff that falls off. Like, that sounds like a good idea. And taking this man fishing and camping, oh, that brings a bunch of stuff back. But yeah, anyway, that's who I would choose to go on a plane trip. Okay. And we would probably go to some, I don't know, tropical place that has a bunch of seafood.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So that wraps mine up.
Yeah, that'll wrap mine up too. Just kind of quickly, the whole Macho Man cocaine thing. That y'all would have to go back and listen to some of his interviews with Mean Gene Okerlund. Like one, he's like all crazy. He's talking about the cream rises to the top, and he has like the little half and half. Like he keeps on pulling out of his like wrestling tights and all that stuff, and out of like everyone's pocket. It's freaking crazy, but that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch that.
Okay.
I guess that's it for our Q&A. So, people, thank you for what you've done so far. And as always, like and subscribe. If you don't, we'll cut little babies' toes off, or hang babies by their toes and beat them like piñatas until they turn purple.
What in the haberdashery and hemoglobin are you talking about?
Well, anyway, we just need people to like and subscribe. And I'm Ryan.
And I'm Derek. Like and subscribe, like he said, and we'll see you soon.